Hey guys, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to simplify a fraction. So we're going to do a couple problems. I'm going to start with the fraction 2/6. And what you want to look at is the numerator and the denominator to see if there's a number that equally goes into both. You can only pick one number that equally goes into both. So the number 2 and 6, right off the bat, you can tell that 2 obviously goes into 2 once, and then 2 can also go into 6 equally. So we're going to go ahead and divide the 2 by 2, and also divide the 6 by 2. So when you work it out, 2 divided by 2 is 1, 6 divided by 2 is 3. So now you have an equivalent fraction. 1/3 is equivalent to this fraction right over here, 2/6. How do you know if you're in the simplest form? Well, now you look at 1/3. Is there a number that goes into 1 and 3 equally besides the number 1? Because the number 1 doesn't really count, because 1 divided by 1 would just be 1. 3 divided by 1 would just be 3, which wouldn't change the fraction. So therefore, you have the simplest form, which is 1/3. Okay, let's try another one with some bigger numbers in the fraction. So let's look at a fraction like 15 over 35. Okay, so you're looking at both the numerator and the denominator, and you're thinking to yourself, is there a number that goes into both of those numbers equally? And the first number that I'm thinking of is 5, because I know that 5 goes into 15, and I know that 5 also goes into 35. So let's see if that's going to get us to our simplest form, though. So we have to work it out and see, because sometimes you'll have to probably do multiple steps. 15 divided by 5 is 3. 35 divided by 5 is 7. So your equivalent fraction is 3/7, and that's equivalent to 15 over 35. 3/7. Now we have to look at 3/7 and see, is there a number that goes into 3 and 7 equally? Remember, it can't be 1, because that won't change the fraction. That'll just keep it at 3/7. So, and as you can tell, there is no number that equally goes into 3 and 7 besides 1. So therefore, 3/7 is your simplest form. Okay, and that's how you do simplest form with